Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Haley, but today I want to talk about pumping because my past two videos have been about breastfeeding and nursing out in public, and something that goes along with that with most people is pumping. Unless if you are going to be able to stay at home and you don't plan on giving any bottles or anything, then you won't need to pump. But I did need to pump because I had to go back and finish school, and I'm about to start back to work. I'm about to start working. But I first want to start off by saying, if you pump, if you are an exclusive pumper, I just want to say, I know how hard you work. I know that you are spending so much time and effort doing this, and I hope that nobody is making you feel like you're not doing something short of amazing, because I know it takes hard work and dedication. And there's times where you just want to be like, I'm so sleepy, I don't want to pump, I really don't need to. But you do it anyway because you know that your baby needs you. And I'm proud of you. But first things first, with pumping, let me show you a pump bottle and a phalange. Okay, well I actually don't have the phalange, Jackson took it, but there's a part right here. It goes like that, and then it's gonna attach to your breast so you can pump, and you're gonna wanna make sure that your nipple is center of it. Not this, but there's an attachment, I'm sorry. But something that is important with pumping that I did not know at first, these things, I don't know if these are called membranes. Oh, I'm so clumsy. I don't know if these are called membranes. All pumps have these. This is the Medela. I have a Lancino and it's a little bit different, but it's like all the same concept. But these things you have to change too, because these help it get the milk flowing. And I'm good. But if you don't switch these out every few months, then there will get mold down in there, and you don't want that. So I always take these apart, and most of the time I'll put them in, I don't know what it's called, I think it's Munchkin brand. You stick it in the dishwasher and you can pile your like pasties, toys, all kinds of stuff in there, and it'll wash it. I'll stick this in there and wash it. But yes, you can wash all of it in the dishwasher, and that's great. But in between pump sessions, do not put it in the sink. Put it in a plastic baggie, put it in a bowl, and put it in the fridge, because it is good for 24 hours. So don't make yourself have to pump and wash bottles in between. That's so dreadful, on top of already having to pump. So stick it in the fridge. It's good for 24 hours. I've done it a little bit over that before, and I think it's okay. I wouldn't recommend it, but be careful. But another thing that is quite amazing, I mentioned it briefly and then did not hardly explain it whatsoever before. So this is a Haka. This is, it's a manual breast pump, but I don't use it like that often. But you flip it like this, and while your baby's nursing or while you're pumping, you can stick this on the other side. Again, square up your nipple in the middle, and you're gonna squeeze, burp out all the air, and then flip that. And then it's gonna draw the milk in there whenever your letdown comes. So these are amazing. Sometimes if I'm engorged, I put them on there and try to get the milk going, and that works. But like I was saying in my video before, if I'm holding Jackson like this, nursing him, and it's right here, he's gonna kick it off. So this works better if we are side laying and then my boob's kind of like going over and I'm holding on to it, because he will kick this off if I'm not careful. A insulated bag will definitely come in handy to store your milk. After you pump, you can put some ice packs in there, or to just take bottles on the go, whatever you need to do. This is amazing. This came with my Lancino pump, but that's not my favorite pump. I thought it was gonna be, because it had all kinds of cool features. It synced up with my phone, and it told me how long I pumped, which side, how much. But no, I like the Medela that I got for free from my insurance a lot better. And it's just basic. It's like the little square one, nothing fancy. Okay, something that is amazing for nursing, and I guess pumping too, yeah, because it's comfortable. Okay, so this is a Boppy pillow. It's a U-shaped pillow. You put it around your waist. You know, I'm gonna pull it up, but it's gonna go down, and then I didn't know what that was. You lay your baby down and you can nurse them, and this is just so you don't have to hunch over so far. So this is very nice. This comes in handy because not only can you use it for this, I'll just, you know, tell you something else real quick. You can also prop your baby up in this. They can sit up in it, and you know, their back can be rested up against this at 3 months, and then at, I believe, 4 or 6 months. I don't remember. It says it on the back of the pillow though. You can lay them on their belly over it, and they can work on tummy time. And then of course nursing. I still use this for nursing sometimes, not all the time though, because Jackson's getting to be a big, long boy. Okay, so something that you're gonna wanna do if your baby has not nursed in 3 hours, you're probably going to want to pump, because milk comes in off supply and demand. So however much your baby is latched on, however much you're pumping, your body is like, okay, we need this milk. We need to supply some more milk. But if you're like, oh, I want to see if we can stretch it to 4 hours, you know, he's sleeping good and I don't feel like pumping, then your body's like, oh, okay, you don't need that milk, so let me regulate you down a little bit, because I think that you don't need that milk when really you do. So make sure that you pump if your baby hasn't eaten in 3 hours. For a while after he was first born, I was running myself thin and I was exhausted, because every single time that he ate, no matter what time at night, I would pump afterwards, and that was a lot. I built up my stash and then I lost it later on. Don't get me started on that. I cried. But I'm glad that I built it up. Like I said, I lost it. But it was a lot on me. I say do that if you're engorged, or if you have to, or if you are someone who you're working on your baby gaining weight and everything, and you are nursing them, and then you're having to pump and feed them or feed them formula. I know you are working so hard, and again, I'm proud of you, because being a mom is hard work, and doing extra work on top of that, it's just extra work. So make sure to empty your breast. Some babies nurse off both sides, you know, empty one, then go to the other per feeding. Jackson does it, he never has most of the time. He empties one and then he's done. So I would need to use my Haka or pump, or else my body thinks I don't need that, which it does. A handheld pump is great. I thought that I did not need it, but it's quite amazing. It's basically like what I showed you, and then it just has this little hand thing, and you just, it's really nice. I'm not very good at explaining things, I'm sorry, and I'm trying to get this done while Jackson's sleeping, because he's not feeling well, and I'm just, you know, trying to do my thing. So, freshly expressed milk. So freshly pumped milk, you know, freshly hawked milk is good room temperature for 4 hours. Then put it in the fridge or put it in the freezer, because you don't want it to go bad. What do you think? I think that that's it. Change your membranes. I don't know. If you have any other questions, leave them down below. Any video ideas, please let me know. Thank you.